Hi, I'm Lila-Ann Gray. I'm a spiritual coach and an angel channeler, and it's my privilege to be here to talk to you today. I'm going to be talking about a very important question that I think we all do ask ourselves from time to time. Am I enough? I know I've often asked that question of myself so many times. Am I really enough? Why would we ask that question? Why do we question ourselves so much? I think a lot for me personally has been from my childhood, when I was told perhaps that, oh no, you can't do that, not good enough, you can't always know what you're talking about, and then it goes on, relationships, no, you don't know what you're talking about. And so I took that on board and I fed myself with all that negativity, and it's only in later years that I've discovered actually, yes, I am enough. In fact, sometimes I'm a little too much, according to my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. So anyway, what I feel we need to do is to make sure inside of our hearts, first of all, that we can feel that we like ourselves. That's a really important one. For many, many years, I didn't like me because I'd been told that I was unlovable and I wasn't good enough. And I think a lot of you will be able to relate with that. But you know what? We don't actually have to take that on board. Once we realise that we are enough and we are capable and that we are okay, that's when we can feel that we can give out rather than take on board all the bad, negative things. I'm very much into positive thinking, and I truly believe with all my heart that age is only a number. So don't give excuses that, oh, I'm too old, oh, this is who I am now, I'm never going to change. That, honestly, in my opinion, is not a good enough excuse. We can change, we can be better, and we are enough. Sometimes people have to keep up with us when we decide that we're enough. Sometimes friends might think that we're no more manageable anymore. And that's a shame, because they're quite happy with being maybe in charge of how we feel. I know lots of people can have lots of opinions, but what we've got to remember is that we are entitled to our own opinions. Something that I wrote, I write spiritual books as well as being a children's author. I've written 18 children's books, but I've written 2 spiritual books, both of which I believe the quotes were given to me from the angels. As I said earlier, I am an angel channeler. And the first book was called Thoughts from the Heart, and it's really just to bring comfort, peace, reassurance, and love, and to help us know that we can get through this life, that we're not alone. My second book, Comfort for Your Heart, that really means a lot to me, that one, because it's got some beautiful pictures in it that go with the words, and I feel like I'm learning all the time. One of the quotes really spoke to me when I was sorting this out, what I was going to say. Was I going to be good enough to do this? So here it is, and it says, "This moment, this is your moment. Pause, breathe, reflect. See with grateful eyes, find encouragement. Then tell yourself you are worthy. You are enough. If you believe it, then the world will have to accept it too." So I always love to say that we can be wonderful, we can be fabulous, no matter who we are, how much life has dealt to us. So as you ask yourself the question, am I enough? Please believe in yourself. Please know that you are entitled to an opinion. You are entitled to make life whatever you want it to be. And just go out there and enjoy your life. Take each day as it comes. Be grateful that you are alive. One of the things that I really believe in is an attitude of gratitude, which I will speak about in other podcasts. When you wake up each day, just be thankful that you're alive, thankful that you're breathing, thankful that you are enough. Because who has that right to tell you that you're not? Absolutely nobody. Isn't that a fabulous thought? So now, dear ones, go out, be fabulous, and show the world your wonderfulness.